And if you've got livestock and you haven't got an electric fence unit, I'll tell you what, you need to go out and get one on Monday morning. Well, good day everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're a first time looker at our channel, take the opportunity to press the subscribe button down there and the notification bell, and you'll get all the videos that we put up. Hopefully you'll find something interesting on our channel. We try to post everything as natural as it is on the farm here, what we do, good or bad, and hopefully give you a few tips along the way. Well, today I'm going to try to give you a bit of an insight into our electric fencing system here. It's pretty basic, but if you've never used an electric fence system before, I'm just going to give you some of the basics that you need to know about them. Okay, so this is the heart of the matter here. This is what you have to have, an electric fence energizer. There's many that you can get. You can get solar powered, battery powered. This one is a mains powered one. First time we've used the brand, a Patriot. I think they're made in New Zealand. Absolutely sensational, love them. This one is a 12 kilometre or a 7 mile one, covers about 18 acres. So what we've got here, you've got to mount it up on the wall. You've got your earth terminal here, which the earth wire is hooked onto. That runs out of the shed and into a spike into the ground outside to earth it. And here you've got your positive terminal. I've actually hooked this up so it runs down into one of these gateways, so it just saves me from pulling the plug out when I want to turn it off. All I've got to do is flick that up and it's turned off. Maybe a bit of overkill, but oh well, doesn't matter. So what you've got to remember is that all an electric fence is a circuit. So you've got your earth through the ground, you've got your electric wire around your electric fence, and when a cow touches it, it creates a circuit between the ground and the electric wire, and that's what gives them the kick. So out here, all we've got for our earth wire is a steel dropper bashed into the ground. That's in about probably a couple of feet deep. We've just got the earth wire hooked on here, down onto the post, and that earths it out. Over here, because we use it as a bit of a gateway, we've just got it hooked up here with a handle. We've got a wire wrapped around there that runs back to the electric fence unit, and when we want it powered up, we just hook it, make sure that hook is over the wire, and that creates the electricity to your electric fence wire. We can just drop this down or lift it back up, hook it up or unhook it to put the tractors through here. And then it goes around here, and we've just got it hooked on here to where it goes under the road with some more insulated electric fence wire over to the electric fence over there. The thing I love about electric fences is that there are so many ways that you can rig them up. We've got this one up in the air here, as you can see, high enough so we can get a tractor under. We come over here, up on top of the cattle ramp, and we come down through the little plastic connector there, through there, and then down onto the gateway. So I've actually done a sin here in electric fencing. I've tied two pieces of electric wire together with a knot. Now all through this electric wire there's threads of stainless steel, and what happens is that's what the electricity is conducted along. It's not through the orange and white stuff that you see there, it's actually through the stainless steel that's going through there. So what happens when you tie a knot is over time the electricity comes along, it hits the knot, it overheats, it burns your stainless steel threads out that's in there. So of course over time you're going to get power coming to here, and when that's burned out you're going to get nothing past here. You can get the proper joiners for them, they're a couple of bucks each, so if you're going to leave it there permanently, I would strongly advise that you get the proper joiners for it. In a pinch you can use a knot, but joiners are better. So occasionally we use electric fence as a bit of a gate, or if you want to gate through your fence, this is what you use. these handles, they're spring loaded here. You tie your electric fence onto there and it goes through the handle, hooks onto your electric wire there, and then when you want to get through, you just unhook it like that and away you go. Hook it back up. There you go. Now what you've got to remember is that when you hook electric wire up to something, to a fence post or something, you need it connected to stuff that's not going to conduct the electricity. So in other words, you need plastic coated stuff. So as you can see, the 8 with the arrow says that we have a fault in that direction, and we're only showing 2.5 volts going through here. So here's the problem. We've got kangaroos pushing under a fence here, and up here they've pushed the wire out onto this little strainer, and the wire is actually touching the fence wire, and that's what's earthing it out. So we'll remedy that and we should be back in business. So we've got a reading of around 10 with no power here. It's all going to the fence. So let's there you go. 7.7, 7.9 and 0 amperage being leaked. So let me tell you, if you have an electric fence, this fault finder is by far and away the best gadget that I have. That's your earth plate. You grab hold of that, you earth it out, touch it on your wire, and away you go. Absolutely sensational. They're not cheap. They're about a couple of $100 each. Take my word for it, if you've got an electric fence, this is the fault finder to get. So let's have a bit of a talk about what it's going to cost you. A good electric fence energizer unit is going to cost you maybe between $150 and $200. That's for a bigger one. You can get a little battery one for probably about $100 actually, and that'll do the job. No worries whatsoever on a smaller area. You're going to get 400 meters of wire, electric fence wire, for about $100. We use just single strands, so that goes 400 meters. You can get your little tread-ins that we use to go in between the steel posts. They just push in with your foot, insulated, and you get those for about $5 a piece. Your insulators that go on your steel fence posts, they're around $25. They're around $1 each, I suppose. But the big unit, the big ticket item, the best of the lot is the electric fence tester. You need one. If you haven't got an electric fence tester and you've got an electric fence, you don't know what you're missing out on, and you're wearing your shoes out walking backwards and forwards trying to find where your electric fence isn't working. The one I've got that you've seen on this video is around the $200 mark, and I'll tell you what, worth every cent of it. I love it. So I hope that's given you a little bit of an idea if you've never used an electric fence before. A great livestock management tool. And if you've got livestock and you haven't got an electric fence unit, I'll tell you what, you need to go out and get one on Monday morning, because they are a great animal management tool. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you picked up a couple of tips from it. We'll have another video up in a couple of days' time. So until then, see you later.